N. Awful experience with EvaGuru and Hi Hidir Mag. When bully owner receives a service. Pathetic story, EvaGuru. Hi Hidir Mag. Review March 15, 2021. Review no comments. Uyari. Bu yazının Türkçe versiyonuna ulaşmak için buraya tıklayınız. Warning. Originally this article was written in the Turkish language first. If you want to read the Turkish one, please click here. This English one has been translated with Google Translate. Then I edited most of the mistakes by hand, but I think I couldn't do it all. So possibly there will be simple grammar and wording mistakes. I will fix them all later days, weeks. You can contact me with the comment section of this post. You can click page title and scroll down or click here to see the comment section directly. Less than span data MCE type equals, bookmark, style equals, display, inline block, width, 0px, overflow, hidden, line height, 0, class equals, MCE underscore cellres underscore start, greater than less than, span greater than. The main purpose of this article is to warn those who have a relationship with EvaGuru, Eva Commerce, Hub Eva, Afil Yazılım, and to express my thoughts about Hi Hidir Mag, its co-founder. You can provide service, receive service, use its product, be it its staff or contractor. My experience may be of interest to you, so I wanted to share this on this site. Summary. As a result of the service I gave to EvaGuru, Eva did not give me the wages I deserve. Although I showed a lot of evidence, arguments, and cause and effect that I deserved the fee, they closed the subject without a proper answer. I demanded the wages I deserved from them several times and explained the subject at length, although it was obvious that I deserved it. But they neither answered properly nor paid. Since it is an international service and it would be extremely troublesome to reach them legally, I had to choose this way. I am complaining about this company that is unfair to my rights. If you are one of the groups I mentioned above, review your relationship. I want you to be careful. It is my biggest aim that you do have your rights fulfilled. This is the summary of my experience I will tell. Let me explain step by step in detail for you who have the time. General information. EvaGuru is a startup founded in America, but the majority of the team of EvaGuru is from Turkey. Although the official institutions in Turkey, Izmir, Turkey, seems roofing contractor company in California. One of the company's CEO and co-founders is a person named Hi Hidir Mag. My relationship with Eva took place between Hi Hidir Mag and his commanding team. But since Hi Hidir Mag is the decision maker, I am excused that the people on his team obeyed what he said. Hi Hidir Mag decides to get a service in the field of SEO, search engine optimization, one of the digital marketing channels, and here the relationship begins with a working agreement with me. The fee for my SEO service has been agreed to be paid the week after the month the service is provided. In other words, I first provide the service and then get the payment from Eva. Although this situation leaves the agency or specialist in a slightly risky situation, normally it is not important since the problems in this document are not common among solid companies. But we must ask, is Eva or Hi Hidir Mag solid? Sometimes even if you have around 10 personnel, even if you look like a corporate startup, even if you have seen the United States, you cannot stop the cunning and bully merchant in you, and you can cause victimization in this content. Beginning of the relationship, in the first month the company was given an offer under the name of SEO service, and it was decided that 18 hours of effort per month would be given in return for this offer, and the service started in October 2019. Effort hours, wages, the content of the service, etc. I should emphasize that the process has been entered into by agreeing on the issues. EvaGuru and her team have trusted me and the service I will provide. We set out with the assumption that I will give the expected amount of effort and quality. I started SEO service and completed the first month with 20 hours of effort. While the majority of the effort should normally be given by my team, I have personally devoted more time to give better momentum to the work and completed the first month. In the first month, We have completed a month in which most of the content and technical improvements that I conveyed that they should be done by Eva were not made and slight delays began. Warnings have been made from the end of the first month to the middle of the third month that these delays are damaging to SEO and that these tasks should be done as soon as possible. So how was the quality, content of the first month as a service? Was it high quality? I do not share the work done here one by one, but each of the 20-hour efforts consists of high quality, devoted work lined up like pearls. We closed the first month with the necessary meetings on the communication side, weekly and monthly reports completed regularly. After my monthly report, when I asked both Hidir Mag and the senior official in his team if they were satisfied, they said they were satisfied and that there was no problem. Fact 1 second month in the second month, the list of technical and content improvements to be made by the EVA team was both too long and extremely delayed by them, and seeing this, I warned them many times. We do not do SEO in this way. It cannot be called a proper SEO as long. I was warning this heavily and eventually, EVA's team set out by doing 3 to 5 of them if there were 20 overdue items in the second month. However, they were still 6 weeks behind almost all targets given in the middle of the first month. What is interesting this month is that Hidir Mag's own team is delaying dozens of basic SEO tasks, while he doesn't know clearly how SEO works. He asks, when the rankings and traffic rise occur? When will we reach 200,000 hits per month like SellerApp? What is our 1-year SEO plan? Let's see the results and talk like that. Did our work bear fruit? What should we do for 200,000 traffic at the end of a year? He said some phrases such as at different times of the month. When an SEO specialist encounters such a situation, it is his duty to inform the customer and correct him if he has false expectations. I did not have a 1-year SEO plan in my plan, but I made a 1-year SEO plan. I did it and delivered it when SellerApp was not in my plan to do competitor analysis. I showed them that it took SellerApp 2 to 3 years to reach the figures you mentioned. You want me to reach 200,000 traffic in 1 year for a site that has no SEO power. Let's talk about this at the meeting, and I said, what is SEO? How is the rise achieved? How these delays affect the success of my service? The worst thing is that while the service fee is stated, I made lightly expressions such as how 200,000 is my target, which I suddenly did not accept when there was no annual traffic target of 200,000 and invited them to a meeting several times a month. Because I didn't say that and they didn't mention anything before the agreement. This is all written in emails. Fact 2. In fact, I wanted to ask if you are satisfied with my service or not, in our Turkish words, for an employer who shows a stick, which means he gently threats me. I said, if you use such expressions and you are not satisfied with my service, it is best to put it on the table in detail, and let's talk about everything right and wrong. My purpose in these statements was to express your unwarranted expectations, and if you are not satisfied with my service, express them clearly. Then a decision would be made, of course. Either the middle ground was found or the service was terminated. However, Hidir Mag passed me on this important issue, which I opened 3 times. Either he did not arrange a meeting or we will talk about this in the meeting he arranged. He had to go out for the company business. But at this time he was sending me private emails. Don't worry, my name, you work, it's okay, suggestions. Fact 3. Let's get back to the main point. While the EVA team progressed with significant delays in the second month, I took an initiative. I did not give the 3 to 5 hours of my monthly effort in the second month because the EVA team was much late in terms of SEO. I said that I will transfer these 3 to 5 hours to the third month, as the work I will do will not affect EVA and because he is an employer showing sticks, gently threats, slightly smiling face. Because even though the EVA team had done 5 of the 20 items, I thought it was and my way was cleared. Now that I will do inefficient work, I give this time while the EVA team catches up with me, and EvaGuru will get the most benefit. I reported this transparently in my monthly report up to the minute. However, while these delays seem to be closing, We saw that they did not close well and the difference was still very clear. Over and over again, I and Eva's team, except Hi Hidir Mag, repeated this in our meetings. The list of items they had to do was increasing, but the number of items made was maybe 1 to 2. Even the site's blog opened in the middle of my second month. It took the first week of my third month for the first 2 articles to be entered on the site. What was told to me was to enter 2 to 3 posts a week since the middle of the first month. We were completing the third month by finding just one of these delayed SEO items and many other important items like this. Content and technical improvements expected from the first month and second month. The blog should be opened in the middle of the first month but has opened in the 7th week. While 15 content should be entered into the blog but 1 content has been published. None of the 10 or so technical improvements submitted for the blog have been made. 1 or 2 of the 10 technical improvements submitted for the main site have been made. The list of content ideas created for the blog is suspended for 1 month. Not returning for 1 month to the report in which the sub-details of the selected blog topics are prepared. Some other in-site content and technical improvements, for example the no-index tag that was forgotten at the opening of the blog. Unfortunately, it took a few days to make my request to remove the "Do not allow indexing my site" tick in the WordPress panel. Breakpoint after the initiative I took, towards the end of the second month, in the first days of the third month, I made the following offer to the Eva team and Hi Hidir Mag 2 or 3 times. My proposal was very simple and there were 2 options. You guys are too late and this has affected my SEO success too much. While you expect very high success from me, let's not count the third month as a service month. You catch up with me. Let our works come in the same direction, speed and quantity. Complete about 20 items that need to be done but haven't done in 2 months. I will not charge this month for you and let me just do the minimum work for your team and complete the month. What I mean here was to give my effort from the second month and bring myself to the same level as Eva. Or we can say the Eva team brings itself to the same level as me. The motivation for me to do this. My client Eva is a stick-showing and SEO-ignorant client. He is telling me to fly and run, and his team is delaying tons of tasks. This kind of way made sense to me and came to their advantage so that this customer would not be too bully on me, and I would not be as if I was victimizing him. The second option of my offer was to count this month as a normal month, but later in the month, I will be very far ahead as SEO works and this will not create a productive situation for anyone. I'm doing SEO in the black hole or space. The Eva team wobbles and gets the job done, and it will be a lot of work behind me. Let's repeat 2 simple options. Either I'll give my missing 3 to 5 hours and you catch up with me. Let's run a meaningful SEO campaign. Show me fewer sticks, ask questions, or question me less. Let 1 month pass and I will continue my service with full effort. Or let me work full effort. Make up the missing effort of the last month and I will be very ahead of you and you will be pleased with this absurd situation? By continuing my service from front to back, I will have completed my third month and switched to the fourth month. After these issues, the wonder is the following. Even though the second month had a missing effort, how was the effort? Was it good quality? Obviously, the SEO service they should have received was given in extremely high quality, again devotedly. Once I was not behind them. Requests for development that should be made have been widely transmitted. They have been warned many times in email, WhatsApp messages and Zoom calls that you are delaying SEO. But while I was claiming and thinking that I was serving like this, nobody stated that they were not satisfied with my service, even if it was a small one. Even the authorized person of the team stated to my face several times that he was satisfied with my service. Fact 4. So what happened in the third month? This month, unfortunately, a bad situation, maybe you guessed it, happened.